want you to ask yourself this question. Who do you want to become? And no, I don't mean do you want to be a lawyer or a doctor or an actor, a musician, or an influencer or an entrepreneur. These are all just professions. They're all part of you, but they're not who you are. They're just a part of who you are, if you understand what I mean. Who do you want to become? How do you want to see your life? How do you want to look like? Who do you want to be around? Where do you want to live? What type of place do you want to live inside, right? What type of people do you want to surround yourself with on a day-to-day basis? What does your day-to-day life look like? That greatest version of you. What does it all look like? I think the biggest thing in our world nowadays is that most people are aimless and directionless. When I was young, I'm still young, but when I was like 19 in university, I had zero purpose in my life. Zero purpose. I was not aiming for shit. I didn't know where I wanted to go in my life. It wasn't until all that shit just kept building up and I was just so aimless and lost and just so deep into instant gratification that the pain was just unbearable. I had to change my life. That I found some sort of like meaning and purpose and a drive and discipline and a direction of where I want to be in my life. And so I ask you this, who do you want to be? Because that will help you find meaning and fulfillment in your life. And as a man, you need to have a purpose. You definitely need to have a purpose. You need to have a mission. You need to have something that is making you want to wake up on a day-to-day basis to get better in your life. And your purpose will always be evolving. You'll always be growing. You'll always be learning. And I'm 25 now, and I'm happy. I'm so grateful that I have a purpose, something I'm driving towards, something I'm aiming for, and I want the same for you. I want you to have the same in your life. So this is why I ask you, who do you want to become? Most people in this day and age are aimless and they're directionless. So they just live a lifestyle that's not really fulfilling to who they are. They just drown themselves in instant gratification. They just watch movies all day. They scroll on their phone all day. They just eat junk food all day just to fill themselves up with cheap dopamine that's not really getting them where they want to be in their life. What do you need to actually feel more fulfilled? You need a direction. Imagine you were a captain of a ship and you didn't have a destination. You had people on board, you had things placed, you just had a ship, but you had nowhere to go. So you were just aimless at sea. You're going to die eventually, just aimless, not knowing what to go. But if you have a certain place that you're trying to get to, you have a direction, you have a compass, you know exactly what you need to be doing, you know where you want to go, it makes it a whole lot better for you. You're actually willing, you can go through whatever storm. Imagine you're at sea and there's a huge storm and all this shit coming down, rain pouring, it's so foggy, thunder, lightning, all this shit. But you knew exactly where you wanted to go in your life. You can withstand all of that bullshit and still keep piercing right through because you know exactly where you want to go in your life. But when all that shit is happening, all that chaos, and you don't know where you want to go in your life, well, guess what? People, they jump overboard. Shit just goes haywire. They're like, oh, fuck it. Like, we're done, right? So this is why I say you need to know where you're going in your life. And I ask you this question, and I've said it multiple times. Who do you want to become? And once you establish who you want to become, understand that it'll always keep evolving. You always keep having more beliefs and more new habits that are helping you, right? But right now, who do you want to become? 1, 2, what are you going to do to get there? You know the habits that you're doing right now, bro, are not helping you get to where you want to be. In fact, they're probably hindering you. They're probably slowing you down from where you can be in your life. Be brutally honest with yourself. What are the habits that you need to establish in your life right now? And what are the day-to-day activities that you need to be doing every damn day that are pushing you closer towards the version of who you want to become? Slowly but surely, I want you to keep progressing towards doing this and cutting out the habits that you know that version of who you want to become would never be doing. Is it going to be easy? Fuck no. It's going to be days where you're going to fail. I know this for myself, bro. There's going to be days where you go back and then you push, you persevere. This is why discipline is a rare and admirable trait. You know where you want to be. You have the grit, the mental toughness to keep moving forward because you know that the life that you were living before is really unfulfilling. How many years has it been, bro? How many years or months has it been of living in this unfulfilling life? Are you still willing to be living this way forever? Even when you're married, you have your wife, you have your kids, you have more responsibilities in your life. Are you still going to be living like this when you have to take care of your family, you have to take care of your parents now too? And this is the one decision that can change everything. But you need to decide. Stop being indecisive in your life and become more decisive. This is a core tenet of masculinity, making decisions, right? A lot of women, they're indecisive, right? There's a lot of feminine women, they are indecisive. That's okay, right? It's on you as a masculine to balance out that indecision of her to become more decisive. But I digress. You need to decide in your life who you want to be and how you're going to do it. Make that decision every waking hour to win the day, because 95% of people are drifting. They coast, they drift, they just don't have the discipline, they don't have the ambition, they're not courageous at all in this life. They don't want it. You actually want to have something more in this life. You want to be in a position where you can help others grow and learn and evolve and continuously help other people, don't you? So you need to take the first step, and that's deciding who you want to become first, and relentlessly pursue that version of yourself like there's nothing else that matters in this world. Become the greatest version of who you can become, bro. You also need more help to stay disciplined, become more confident, and to actually build strength physically and also mentally. Book a free call, bro. You can come up with a tailored plan to keep you from stop being a loser, stop feeling like shit, and actually help you become more disciplined in your life today. If you also need more motivation, or you just want to talk to me for free, go ahead and just follow me on Instagram. That should be the second link in the description. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, share this video with a friend that's in need. Subscribe for some more content, and I'll see you next time.